afternoon. I hope your day is going well. It's Friday. And I'm on the road for a little bit, so I just thought that I'll just rant a little bit. So you can say whatever you want. What's going on in the world? I guess the main thing that I was listening to before this was, I guess, Trump is raising tariffs up to 50% now. And when I saw this, and I was all like thinking to myself, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. If you guys have been listening to my random talks, I always say, I'm surprised people do not know how to deal with Trump or expect his moves. If you back him into a corner, Trump will always double down. It's the rule of the land, okay? So if you guys don't know, a few days ago, a court just basically said, "Hey, Trump, you cannot do the tariff stuff," and I said it in one of the other streams I did earlier that I thought that was a bad idea because it's gonna mess up all the trade talks, and it did. It messed up a lot of the trade talks because it basically became, "Hey, you guys can't do anything anymore, and we'll just wait and it'll go back to regular, and so there's no point in doing these trade talks, right?" And today, and so basically what was going on is that all the countries are kind of like, do we have to talk to Lugnick and what's the other guy? I don't even know. I know there's two guys that are in charge of doing all the trade talks. It's the Lugnick guy and the other guy. I have no idea who the other guy is. Anyways, so today, and then there's reports that are coming out that China wasn't really living up to their side of the deal anymore on the pause, and so but they were like, it's not like you can do anything because literally the court said like, "Hey, you can't do anything." And today he announced 50% increase to the already 25% increase. So we're at 50% steel tariffs now coming in, which I find very interesting. Because literally yesterday I was having this talk with my buddy and I was telling him about superwood. And he was like, "What's superwood?" And I was saying like superwood is this like wood that they're working on in, I believe it's Massachusetts? I don't know. One of the places. I know it's an American thing. That's what I know. But it's made by a Chinese scientist, so that's something else. That goes back to the foreign students, I guess. This superwood made in America, but discovered by a Chinese scientist working in America. So that's something, you know. All right. Anyways, all right. I missed my turn, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, and I was telling him about superwood, and he was like, "What's superwood?" And it's like this wood that's supposedly stronger than steel by 50%. So I guess that's what the tariffs comes in. And it's lighter because it's made out of wood, but it costs more. That was the main thing I was showing him, because he was like, "Oh, well, how much does it cost?" So I looked it up, and so far, when I looked this up yesterday, average price of steel per pound is like $2 to $4 or something like that, somewhere around there. And then they said that the super was like $10. So I mean, but it's lighter and whatever. Okay, but this is what I was thinking about. With this increased tariffs on steel, you got like two options, right? You can make more, you can use more American steel, or you start making everything out of plastic. Like that's really the first thought. I was like, you know what's really gonna happen is that the people are just gonna find a way to cheapen out on more stuff, and your stuff is just gonna get worse. That's what I feel like what's gonna happen. Realistically, they're just gonna find a workaway and use a different material. Like just think about your cars these days. Cars these days are like a good chunk of it is plastic now. Like parts in the engine are plastic, the parts of the frames are plastic. Like compared to like an old car, you know, like when they made more of it out of like steel and stuff. Like the modern cars are so cheap, and this is what I'm gonna say. I'm pretty sure maybe someone can do a study about this, but like from this point in the next 5 years, I'm just curious to see like the cheapening of stuff. I guarantee you, because I was thinking about this manufacturer. I think they make like water bottles or something, and they're saying that the steel tariffs already affected their water bottles, because their water bottles are made out of steel, and they're gonna start making other stuff now. Right? And I think that's what a lot of these manufacturers are gonna start doing. And I guess the other thing though you gotta consider though about increasing the steel tariffs is that it's not that you want to get steel from other parts of the world or China or whatever. It's just that they make those parts over there. I think that's the issue. Like you can't even go American steel if you wanted to for some of these things, because this widget, it needs to be steel, right? And it doesn't make sense for them to get steel from America, shipped over there, for them to make the part and then send it back. That doesn't make any sense. And then on the other side, if they don't make that part here, it doesn't work either, because they don't have the machinery to do it. I don't know. I'm driving in a car right now, just talking to myself, so. What else is going on? Oh! Okay, I thought this was very funny. Is the press conference that Elon and Trump did today. And if you guys don't know, they had a press conference. It's basically the departure presser, and everyone is actually talking about Elon's black eye. And I mean, he did a very funny. I thought his joke was very funny, and the media just didn't get it at the time, because I don't know, but they missed it. He did a great joke, and it was they're like, "Oh, Elon, what's up with your eye?" And Elon was just basically saying like, "Oh, I didn't go to France, that's for sure." That's a great one-liner. I thought that was funny, but his excuse is equally ridiculous, though. All right, hey buds, guy from Jersey who said presidents should box and have a battle for presidency. Yes. Okay, Claire, I agree with you. That would be really fun. All hail President John Jones. Oh, okay. Then I know it's a little bit off topic, but since you brought it up, to expand on your boxing idea, if you think that world leaders should box each other for the presidency, they should do the chess boxing. There you go. That solves all the problems. chess boxing, bring it back. They maybe that's what Elon was up to. Maybe he had a boxing match to determine if he can stay or not, and he lost. Uh, that would be amazing. Hello from the UK. Hello, hello. I okay. Since you're from the UK, I want to say it so bad, like beans on toast, but I'm gonna. Well, I already said it, so. But oh my gosh, boxing. I'm sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna have to pause this. All right. I'm back. I'm sorry. All right, I'm back. Phone call. Okay. Okay. What were we talking about? Sorry, I had a phone call, and then it got me off rhythm. Oh. Okay. Elon, black eye. Okay, so this is what I was thinking. Okay, there was that picture of Elon with whatchamacallit, Stephen Miller's wife. I thought that was wild. Okay, Elon, and I don't trust Elon with any lady. Okay. I swear, if Elon looks at you and you're a lady, you're gonna get preggers. So if Stephen Miller's wife shows a bump down the road, you know why. I don't know. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Like, think about this, okay? You see a picture of Elon Musk with Stephen Miller's wife. Next day, guy shows up with a black eye. And his excuse was he said he let his 5-year-old punch him in the face. Okay. I'm on the road, so it's hard to read. Let's see. Hey man, I had this business idea. I want to run by you. Run by you. Definitely like your business, but let me know what you think. It's viable. I want to set up a Craigslist ad. Okay. Oh my god, I wish I could. You know what I need? I'm sorry, I'm driving now. I can't read the rest of it. I'll read it when I get to the end. I need one of those things that reads the chat for me while I'm driving. So at a red light, I could read when it's at a red light. Okay. Let me think. Random business idea? Clara, I'll get to your business idea, but I'm gonna keep bringing this up because I saw this earlier, and I'm telling you, this is a crazy business idea that can totally be possible. Today, I saw that you can bet on the Diddy case. Oh, okay, no, I'm sorry, I'm back. Okay, so I don't know if someone pays. Wait, so if you don't know. If someone doesn't pay rent or is a horrible coworker and someone wants to say something about it and they don't want to get in trouble, they call me and I relay the info. Ooh, Bad News Bunny? That's a great one. I feel like they already have those. You can set that up as a cameo. I think they already have those as cameos, right? Where you can pay somebody and then they kind of like send them whatever message that you want to do. You can do that. That's awesome. I've seen those as cameos, right? Where you're kind of like, but having a full on listing just for that's amazing. Oh, that would imagine if you had to break up with somebody and you just outsource. But if you start outsourcing it, guess what, buddy? Guess what? Your job. Imagine you take all the time to set this up and you get rolling, right? And you get a bunch of customers. But then the next year, AI is going to replace you. You're like, Dad, this video generation breakup thing is ruining my business. And then next thing you know, girls are going to get like broken up with guys with 6 fingers. Or even better, you start really rolling and you get lazy and then you outsource it to AI yourself.
Now turn right onto North Teston Street.
Yeah? But that sounds like a fun idea. To expand on it even more, to make it even better. Okay. To make it even better, you should totally film yourself make the breakup things, and if you can, because I think people would love to see this. People would love to see, or you know, like how some like companies, they have like hostile coworkers and you want to send them a message and you want it to be anonymous. You're the guy that makes the AI videos for that message. So, you know, like, hey, Jenny from HR, please stop. Please tell, like, you send the message to HR, like, hey, please, no fish for lunch. Please, no fish for lunch. Nobody's allowed to eat fish in the microwave anymore, please. And just imagine, oh, that's a great service actually. Where I think to make it easier, it's like they send you the message and you AI it for them, and then you send it anonymously to to their coworkers. Betsy. Oh my god. Okay, oh my god. Okay. Check this out. Betsy, I think you're hot. meet me at this coffee shop tomorrow. Secret coworker lover. Imagine that. I'm telling you, that's gonna happen. If you get it going, and that's gonna happen one day. You're gonna get one of those love connection ones. Woo! And then she goes, and it's her boss. It's her boss. Wait. Oh, I will retire John Jones without even fighting him, Tom Aspinall. I saw, okay, just to comment on Barco, since I'm at a red light, I can talk real quick. I saw a video of John Jones sipping coconut on an island, and his comment to himself was literally, "You want me to fight?" He's not fighting anymore. I think he's done. So, you think he's done? You think John Jones is done? There's always that thing. I feel like when you get too rich, especially in the fight game, it's hard to get into the gym when you're waking up with silk sheets. Whatever that quote is, it's really hard. The hunger is not there. You know. It was, he looked like he was on vacation. Constant vacation. He was sipping a coconut, and I think there was a scene of him cutting his nails. And it was literally pretty random. I know it was pretty recent because he was just like, hey, I'm not fighting. And I think that's basically the message. I think he's done. Oh, okay. Later down the road, if you ever see AI breakup videos or bad news bunny, remember, inspired here. Okay, who saw the fights between Nate Diaz, Jake Shields, and John Jones in Russia that happened at the AFL fighting show, basically Russia UFC show? I'm trying to think, did I see that? No, I did not see it, because it doesn't sound familiar to me at all. But you know what I think about when I think about fighters getting too comfortable and just losing their edge? I think about
turn right to take the 55 south ramp.
sorry. Alright, here we go. I think about Israel Adesanya. Like, how crazy is it that you go from, I think, was he close to 50? I forget. It's been a while. you go from undefeated to like losing a whole bunch in a row, and then now it feels like he's gonna retire. He's all right. Do you think Israel? Do you think we're gonna see more Israel? He hold on the red light. I feel like he's done. Um, it's but sometimes the best thing for fighters is that they need to know when to stop. You know, you need to know when to stop because nothing's worse. Everybody needs to take a look at Tony Ferguson and just think to yourself like, hey, you need to know when to stop because that and it happens quick. I mean I think that's the hardest part. It happens very quickly. The slide down. Gotta know when to stop. The hunger is just not there. I was talking to my other buddy, and we were talking about kids, and the one thing that you could not teach or give a kid is hunger. You know, and I was thinking because it's so hard now because I feel like I don't know, we're getting into kid territory, but whatever. I'm driving, I'm ranting. We're getting into kid territory, but because we have kids, and as responsible parents, you want your kids to do better than you, so you kind of give them more resources than you had. And I was talking to him about how when I was growing up, I didn't have anything. Not like I didn't have anything. It's just that no one was there to tell me anything. And my buddy, he does well. I want to say he's doing very well. And we worry that we giving too much, basically giving too many resources. I think that's his worry to his kid, because then his kid doesn't have to work as hard anymore. This conversation came up because his kid is getting into real estate, right? But he paid for all his real estate licensing and stuff, and I was saying, that's hard, because if you pay for all of it, then will he take it seriously as if he had to pay for his own license, and he has to sell a house or broker a deal or whatever, right? Or if he doesn't do it, then he's on the streets, and because real estate, you make a lot of money, but you also make nothing. Like, real estate people literally a lot of times they depend on like 5 deals a year, realistically. I think there's some statistic out there that in the real estate game, you will sell a house. It doesn't matter when you get your license, you will sell a house at some point. It doesn't matter. It's just how long it's gonna take you, right? But you will sell a house. It could be 1 month, it could be a week, it could be 6 months, it could be a year, and you need to have that hunger to keep on going. And I was thinking to myself as he's telling me about his kid. His kid's just turned 20, wants to get into real estate, and I was thinking like, is he gonna have that hunger to sit it through? Because you will sell a house, but it could be a while. I mean, who knows? I could be saying all this, and he could be knocking it out of the park in like a week. And there's that story too, where things just happen, and you never, and it's just like, oh, this is easy peasy. Or maybe if it happens that way, maybe he doesn't get all the skills that you need, and then he's not as good. So I don't know. But I think just in business in general, or any business, you will make a sale. It doesn't matter what you're selling. You will sell it. But it's just a matter of what's the price and how long it's been. And because if it takes too long for you to sell that thing, then you're not going to live, you know? But anyways, I'm here where I'm going. We'll be back. Thanks for hanging out with me on my drive. And Clara, if I see you again, I hope your business takes off. Or actually, I guess we could be in the car for a little bit. Oh, never mind.